Baroness, an old-fashioned and flattering word for a woman who is unable to produce offspring or child. A word every woman hates so much and never wished to be addressed with. Meet Mrs. Claudia. Claudia has been happily married to Stephen for over 3 years, but there has been no child to show for it. But regardless, Stephen still loves Claudia without any twist of stick. But Claudia never sees the love. Instead, she buries herself in tears every day and night. She stopped going to work so she would stop seeing her colleagues driving their kids to school. All she does is walk around the premises where she first met the love of her life, Stephen. She would sit and walk around there every day from morning till evening, weeping, and sometimes acts psychic. One of the reasons she stays away from her home whenever she doesn't go to work is to avoid her mother-in-law, who gives her more reasons to feel depressed every day. Even though Stephen goes through a lot of side mockery from friends, he never lets it show on his face whenever he is with Claudia. Instead, he takes her to places or for shopping, but Claudia always sees someone or something that will remind her of her condition. Luxury lifestyle doesn't feel like anything to Claudia anymore. All she needs is a child. Her condition has eaten her up so badly that she feels bad at the sight of baby accessories and wares. On this special day that her husband took her out for shopping, she ran into a young man who came to buy baby diapers. On seeing the man check out the products, she began to cry again. The young man couldn't help but to dismiss himself, leaving the baby diapers behind, so no one holds him responsible for making the woman tear down. Stephen discovers Claudia all alone and weeping. He doesn't need to be told that she has seen another reason to cry, so he went up to her to console her. He picked up the remaining few things Claudia came to pick before she broke down, and they left. Out of her despair, desiring to be a mother, Claudia invoked a deadly thought of ending her life, so she drank poison. She was admitted into hospital that day, but the doctor said that the possibility of she making it back to life is tiny, considering the capability of the poison she took. Stephen paid her visits every day. One time he came with a card containing a question and answer game only made for couples. Game of intimacy. Stephen played the game with her. As if Claudia is conscious enough to see him, he did this repeatedly for several days. And one lovely morning, Stephen came to the hospital with a banquet of flowers for his wife, Claudia. He came to celebrate their 4-year marriage anniversary with her, and to also remind her of how much he loves her. While Stephen was still confessing his love for her, he broke down in deep tears. Few seconds later, Claudia's fingertips moved, and moved again. Stephen was shocked and happy to see that. So he called her, and shortly Claudia came back to life. The first thing Claudia saw when she came back to life was the flower by her side. Then she saw her husband and hugged him tight.
Yeah, I know depression is real. Myself, I'm going through it. I've been barren for some years now, and yet I'm not still able to conceive. And my mother-in-law is on my neck. I know some of you too are. And going the other way my mind is leading me, which is suicide, is not actually the right way. So I think the best way to avoid depression is living your best life. Avoid negative vibes and negative people and things that remind you of your situation. Remember, God knows your pain.